button. Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Please Don't Touch Anything, part 2 or something. I was gonna do a part 2, but I got a bit carried away, so to speak, on the game. Didn't record me finding all the different endings. You see, you have every single gosh dang one filled out. Every picture, all the things up here, and all of these. And this thing, which I'll show at the end of the video. So, I've completed the game. I was gonna record it, but I was completely out of clues. So I kind of just went online and found a bunch of the endings that I couldn't previously do, because I guess I just couldn't find them myself. And I tested them, and they worked, and I got the endings, and that just kept building on, and here we are. So today I'm just going to be showing off all the endings. So yeah. Yeah, so all the endings. Like every one in the game. All of these.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, give me a sec.
Great, thanks. You really helped me.
Oh.
Sorry it took so long. What's the matter? Worried something might happen?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, kind of.
Like what? The apocalypse? You've got to have an education to run this machine.
Oh, that's creepy.
Let's go.
Okay, so I actually triggered the first ending. You pretty much just don't do anything. You, just don't do anything, and then he comes back and he's like, thanks. And that gives you this card for doing nothing. And now you can't press the button. Now, had I not discovered that ending beforehand, it would have given me that. So, time to get into the actual endings. First one I want to show off. Before touching anything, like if you don't touch the button, but then pick up the stamp, this thing shows up. You have a passport. If you press approve, nothing will happen, you'll just go away, and you have to reset. So if you press deny, the city goes under lockdown, or more surveillance or something. Because, I don't know, you suppressed against someone's rule, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, just teleported away. You go in there. Alright. Time to get to the actual button pressing. Now, if you press it once, a little arrow thing shows up and a switch. First I'm gonna go through the switch. If you click it, it sounds off an alarm, like a nuke, like an air raid siren or something. The arrow disappeared. Now all I have to do next is just push the button again. And the countdown shows up. And, so pretty much you're in an underground facility below, like, this city. And I just nuked that city. That was one of the endings. And that would have given me this card. So next, oh crap. Next, if you follow the arrows, they lead to more arrows. And it leads to this thing. And pretty much, if you press one of the buttons, every button in its immediate area inverts its state. Pretty much. I kinda just do random things in the hopes that I'll suddenly, get the answer. So, I just push random buttons until I eventually get it. So who knows, we could be here for a while. It's kind of the uncertainty of this. If there is, a reliable strategy to use on this, I would like to know. I'm not, the kind of person who just... Did I? No. Oh god, why is this so hard? I guess it's for one of the endings, and I mean, each ending does take some skill. Oh yeah. Let's go, I did it. Alright, so that does another countdown. Whoa. And a massive earthquake happens, and the city's split in half. And Electroshock. And it's like the first one that doesn't give you a card. Instead, it gives you this little thing of the planet Earth that's just... It's just split down its core, like the equator just got split in half. Can I put this back? No. Oh well. So apparently, instead of just splitting just the city, I apparently split the entire Earth in half. So, I would have committed multiple war crimes there, I guess. So next, now to get all the other endings, you have to push the button more. And this shows up. And the answer to solving that thing is right here. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. So I'll just quickly write that here. There. Kinda crappy, I know. But, whatever. And these things show up. Now there's this. And like, they're all the same, so it's directional. If you press that button, it starts printing it out. And, I'll wait. So, I could interpret that two ways. It's upside down, so that would be bottom left, top left, bottom left. Oh, my hand glitched. So I would click this, this, then this. Oh, accidentally did click that. Or I could view it like this, top right, bottom right, top right. Which I could also do here. But since I accidentally clicked the bottom left, I'll just continue. So, top left, bottom left. And that gives another countdown, and we got another ending. Oh. And then, whoa. So just fired a laser sliced across the city and set my machine on fire. Gotta save my stapler. Oh, that's hot. Okay. Throw this in the fire. Make it burn hotter and faster. Oh, my hands. I need to add more fuel to the fire. Oh, here's falling off. Gotta get this. Alright. Let's get back here. And if we do the top right, bottom right, top right one, which I talked about earlier, these things show up, which I'll explain what they do in a bit. Pretty much this can lead to two other endings, and this one helps in one. Now I need to flick the switch. You can flick it to the left or to the right. For the sake of the video, I'll flick it to the right. And it opens up this binary thing in a black light. Or it's not actually a black light, but like it reveals things that are here that we cannot see. Like, the screen says, is any of this real? But usually it's impossible to see. So this is really helpful in finding other clues. Oh yeah, and there's also 3121 right there, which will come in handy in a bit. So pretty much, in the instruction, it says red, blue, red, which if you translate that to binary, as in red is 0, blue is 1, that would be 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So that gives you another ending. Oh. And that, a robot comes along, destroys some of the city. So, interesting. I'll get back to the binary thing. So, we saw with the black light. But, if you look at the don't do it, it says DNI. Which apparently, you have to translate that into binary. And put that here. And there's also this Morse code thing. This Morse code translator, which is really, really comes in handy. Can I close? No. So, you translate DNI to Morse code. And then you translate that to binary. So, D is 100. I'm translating it by 2. So, that's 100. Assuming 1 is dash and 0 is dot. And then N is 10. And I is 00. And that gets me another ending. Whoa. Oh, a flood. And now the whole thing's flooded. And everything's like bobbing up and down, which is really cool. Here, let me test. Oh, it still works then. That's pretty realistic, I guess. Oh, I forgot. Gravity is really weird, and it's lower than what it usually would be. Alright. No, my mastering equations book. It can't get wet. Okay. No, not again. Oh, come on. There's this bug where sometimes it just doesn't open until you let go of it, but by then it just closes. Oh, the cardboard box are wet. Oh, I can turn those on, and the water stays there. Whoa. Oh, this looks so weird. You can't even see the water. My paper cups. Okay. So that would give you this. And that's pretty much all the endings you can get with the binary thing. So let's flick the switch to the left. You get this number pad. And there's multiple things you can do in there. It's any 4-digit number combination. And there's like, yeah, there's four possibilities. And 8, 2, 6, 7 is the best one, because it opens up to 2 new things. This, the thing we did with the earthquake earlier, but it's changed. Now, you can put in 1 dot at a time, but once you get to 5 dots, it puts it in. And if it's not a correct combination, you don't get anything. And also this number thingy, which you can put 3, 1, 2, 1 in, or 1, 2, 4, 4. Let's do 3, 1, 2, 1. Because we saw that there with the black light. And it gives up to this musical thingy. And the background music has now changed up a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, well. So you'll notice the music changed. So you need to, like, copy that here. There, I just did that. And that's another ending. Oh, meteors. Meteors destroyed the city. Oh, well. Now, get back to the number pad. 8, 2, 6, 7. Yeah. And then if we put in... Okay, so you see, it says 1, 2, 4, 4. And I'll put that in. 1, 2, 4, 4. That gives you another ending. And now we're in space. That's a black hole. Not sure how we're immediately getting sucked into it, but... Yes, space is weird. What? Oh, that's so weird. It's so trippy. Those particles. Wait, they're not centered on the black hole. They're centered behind it. Oh, so you can see them just... Wow. Alright. Not sure the console's still here and working, but... Let's get back to the number pad. 2, 6. Now, we can also put a star in here, and it would work. It would give us another ending. Though obviously not the example I just showed you. That doesn't work. It needs to be bigger. This big. It needs to cover the whole perimeter. Like this. And when you do it, this thing appears on the screen, which, okay, and a pentagram and all that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I accidentally got the... Not sure I'm doing it with my phone. Now we can also put in 8008. That opens up this. 8/12/1984, which kind of contrasts with the calendar. And there's 2 buttons. You can press the left one or the right one. Let's press the left one. That gives us something else. Oh. Now we're in the future. Oh. Are these items? Can I pick them up? No. So pretty much, you time travel. Now I'm in the past. Here, let me fuel the fire. Oh, the fire is not actually an object. Kind of looks like the cardboard box itself is on fire. Oh. Catapult. Just being able to reach it. Then my hand's just staying over there. Oh, that's so weird. Let's go back. Come on. Come on. Press. Gosh dang it. Alright. Let's do 8008 again. And we just pressed that one to go back in time. So we'll press this one to go forward in time. To the year 2077. Oh. And now the city's in ruins. And there's these really faint red glows. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see them on camera. Meteors, I guess? Or explosions? Pretty much humanity's died or something. I don't know. Not what either of us, like, envisioned the future to be like, but... oh well. Oh. Let's go back here. You can also keep pressing the button. And that opens up a screwdriver, which was foretold in the instructions tab. And if you keep pressing it, you get a hammer, which was also foretold in the instructions tab. But if you keep pressing it, it overloads or something, and now power's out. That in itself isn't that good, but to get another ending, you actually have to do this twice. You have to do the ending 2 times in a row, I think.
But then, a very
then this
peculiar
thing shows
thing
up.
happened. It was at this point that the computer screen showed a new message,
Okay.
awaiting input. Well, this is certainly different, thought Stanley.
So now there's a narrator, and my name is revealed.
And
that
then
thing is-
Stanley pressed the big red button.
Okay, sure, I'll press it.
And that's when the extra buttons began to appear.
Yeah, and then when you press it, more buttons show up. You need to press all of them.
And then more buttons.
Oh, more popped up. Need to press more.
And then more buttons.
Oh well. Start using both my hands. Just tapping all of them at random. Oh.
And then even more buttons.
Oh boy. Push all the buttons. Oh.
Until at last there were so many buttons to press that Stanley wasn't sure he could press them all.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I can press them all. Let me do so.
And then he did.
Haha, see? I just pushed all the buttons, even though you said I couldn't. Now that shows up. And apparently... so you get this thing when you beat it for the first time, when you get the ending. So apparently, you, like, get a job. Not sure how that works, but... oh well. So, with the screwdriver, you can unscrew things. Like these bolts, for instance. Or screws. And it reveals this little number pad thing. Or non-number. Color. And there's different color combinations you can do. And see this? GRYB. It's a Y, but it's upside down to make it look more like an A. So you can translate that to green, red, yellow, blue. So I'll do that. And then you get this thing. Oh! And then suddenly, gravity inverts. Everything's on the floor. Or the ceiling. The ceiling's the floor now, so... oh. 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 Oh well. And the music is like inverted all now. Wait, can I? Oh, that goes up still. Oh, I need to fix that. And I can't actually do the game like this as much as I would like to. I can't, so. And you also have to flip the switch up. And now everything's back to normal. Oh, the blue line from the blue marker just falling back down. Let me unscrew this. We'll achieve more endings. So yeah, if you put in that one, that happens. And apparently you have to use the hammer to pry open this. So yeah, you can use that to... And that brings you to this phone and a floppy drive. And if you do that color combination while that thing's open, it gives you this. And you have to put the phone on. And then if you see the phone number right here, Joshua question mark 311-399-2364. So then I'll put that in. 311-399-2364. And then you just wait a bit. Is that? Answered. Negotiating handshake. Connection. Beef. Dead. Bleed. Oh. So now you're in here. I'll do 0 players. Oh. All those are draws. An alarm's going off. Oh. Winner, none. Oh. Winner, none. A strange game. Wouldn't you prefer a new game of chess? No, I'm fine. And that would give you this if that was the first time you discovered it. Oh. On the topic of the hammer, you can also smash things in general. Most things you can't smash, but there's a scant few you can. For example, the button, this screen, the clock, and this thing. See the button first. And then an alarm pops up and plays this banger song while you just stand there. You have to hit it more. And this thing shows up. And you have to destroy these things. Oh yeah, you can't hit them. And there's also this little trail of blood that's edging closer to the reset switch. And if it reaches the reset switch, then it resets and you have to do this over again. So in a way, it wins. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, die. You don't have to keep smashing, but oh well. I don't know what's up with this, but now we're trapped in here or something. Or maybe something's infiltrated my computer. I have absolutely no clue. I don't understand. Oh well. On the topic of smashing things, there's more things we need to smash. We did the button. Now we'll do the screen. Ah! Oh. And then that thing shows up. Need to press it. Press it harder. Oh, there we go. We did something. What's happening? Oh yeah, and then this thing shows up, the Illuminati triangle thingy, whatever it's called. Oh gosh, what is this? Fortunately, the reset switch is right there, so I'll go back to my humble work area. Now, I'll smash this. Okay. And then this thing shows up. Yeah. smashed it enough, the music's playing, so... And that would get you this stapler. But yeah. Come on, come on. Okay, now you can smash the clock as well. And you can manually change the hands on them. But whenever one of the hands passes by the 6 mark, it makes a sound. Which I don't like. And creepy warning or something, because this is disturbing. Once all of them reach 6, this happens. Is she here? I don't know, is she? Ah! And something's behind me now. And now everything's normal. Except I can't press the button, this really weird music's playing. No. Need to get out of here. Oh. I do not like that. Okay. Now, if I recall correctly, the next endings require more actually like working through everything. So, we did the tic-tac-toe one, as well as the smash screen, and that was the smash the button. That TV one was the one we just did. The no dinosaurs was the meteor. Let's see. Recalling. We did this one, was the upside down. That was doing nothing. That was the UFO one. That was the nuke. This was traveling to the past, and this was traveling to the future. This is the robot. This was cutting the power. I think this was the one where you put the pentagram in, and that face showed up on the screen. That was the tic-tac-toe one. That was the push all the buttons. That's the black hole, and that's the flood. So everything else you need to do here requires more work. Start by showing off another one that I relatively like. Not like, I shouldn't really say that. So pretty much, you put in 8020. This thing shows up. Not sure what the 8020 is from, or where you find it here, or if it's just something you just look up online. And this thing shows up, but there's nothing here until you put in yellow, red, blue, blue. And that thing shows up. You can do them in either order. You could do the yellow, red, blue, blue first, and then the 8020 and you'd still get that. So you have a button, but we can't press it down. I mean, you can technically, but it doesn't do anything. And there's this thing, you just need to put something in. So you need to go back to this thing, and then this, D4. To do that, we need to put in 8267 again, brings us to this. And we'll put in this specific combination. I'll tap here. Oh. And then it reveals a nice diamond. Looks pretty nice. And basically, this is what we need to put in here. And now we can press the button. And something else is happening. Oh, a plane. Okay. Now this giant worm thing swallowed the city whole, and now we're in its digestional tract. Very interesting. Now we're in this goop stuff. I need to get out of here. Now, let's see. The next one requires this. Give me a sec. So usually you can do this stuff with the number pad to do different things. But if you press this button, this shows up. And now, whatever you put in now goes to here. So, for this ending, you're going to need to put in the Fibonacci sequence. So 0, 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. And 5 plus 8 is 13. And that gives you another ending. Oh, and I just summoned a demon. Who is, I'm gonna ignore the green fire. And now I spawned a bunch of stalactites in here. Oh. gonna get out of here. On the topic of this, there's one more ending you can achieve with it. Flip, alright. For that, you're gonna need to put in a very specific combination. Specifically, 5, 5, 3, 7, 000, 7, 8. And that unlocks this thing, which has a gas mask. Interesting. And you can put it on, and then you need to press the button again. That gives you another ending. Huh. And now poison gas is coming through the vent. I'll just listen to my radio while everyone's dying. Now you can't die. Like I'm not breathing in the gas. This is getting filtered out. But everyone else in the city is kind of screwed. So, excuse me. All right. Or which other ones do we need to do? Oh yeah, there's one where you pick up all of the trash and throw it in this trash bin. Oh crap. At first I kind of questioned why all these scraps of trash were here, like these weighted up paper balls, or whatever you call them. Balls of paper on the ground. You need to pick up all of them, put them in the trash. There's one more, where'd it go? Huh? Where did it go? Is it back here? I swear, where did it go? God. I'll have to do this all again. Or maybe I wasn't meant to press the button. There's one there. Oh.
Hey, thanks for picking up all that trash. The
Just
station director would fire me on the spot if she saw what a mess this place was.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Alright. I see always only stick his arm out. And that gives you another ending. Represented by this one. And... Did we do all the ones? Oh yeah, we still have yet to do this one. As well as this one. And this one. Wow, we zipped through these endings, didn't we? Flip. Alright. So you see, I used to think this is just an image, like, I don't know, but you can see these screws that you can unscrew. That brings you here. To this thing. And these hands actually represent what time it is. This is the second hand, this is the minute hand, and this is the hour hand. Now you have to wait till all of them are facing at the top, so basically midnight or noon. Oh yeah, see that one's at the top, so it's lit up green. Which means you would either have to wait in real time until 12 o'clock p.m. or midnight. But I don't want to do that, so I'll smash the clock again. And that gives you this thing. Since all of them are lit up, it gives you this ticket. No. And basically, you have to count how many red squares there are in each row, from the bottom to top. So that's a 1, and put them here. So 1. That's a 3. That's a 1. Come on. That's a 3. That's a 1. And that's a 2. And then that gives you another ending. Huh? Ah! Oh! And I just ion canned the city. As evidenced by the giant laser beam vaporizing it. Okay. And for the last two endings, we need to go back to this. This thing. Pretty much, you hold this down, and it goes up. And pressing this resets it. And this thing says 276, so I'll do that. As you go by more buttons, it goes faster, which makes it easier. So the... Alright. Two, 7, 6. And that got me an ending. Ah! And now it's all overgrown. Not sure what the motive behind this was. Or motive, but like, what it's meant to be. Like, what? Like, suddenly nature overtakes this place? Makes sense. Alright. Last one I have yet to show. Alright. Now, if you notice, each 6 is labeled red. So surely that would mean something, right? See, on the middle one, it's also red. And I'll wait till the first one is 6. Come on. Oh yeah, see, it's red there as well. Making sure it's precise. There we go. And that gives you this. Let me deselect all of these symbols. Alright. And you have to have only certain ones selected. So the ones you have to have selected are 4 symbols. You need to have this one selected, this one selected, this one, and this one. And only those symbols. And this is now this is a happy / really creepy cartoon or something. Not sure what this is, but these things here, which are actually completely incorporeal and are not actually objects you can mess around with. And, not sure what the context behind all that is, but... Now, usually, if you had just gotten all the endings, he would come back and he's like, hey, I gotta take a bathroom break. That panel, it's like a coffee machine. You can press the button to get coffee. Now, that doesn't work. I mean, like, after the first time, if you just press it again, it just keeps, like, you know, the endings. But after you get to after that, this thing appears. And if you press it, it gives you the credits. As well as a mug of coffee. As well as a mug of... Oh. Not sure that's how fluids work, but... Oh, now it's... Oh. Alright. Goodbye, coffee. Alright. So that's definitely interesting. And that's all the endings to the game. Sorry I kinda skipped right through all the other ones. Like, I was going to record all of them, but I ended up finishing the game before being able to do a part 2, but yay. All the endings. Hope you found useful. Or something. So, a goodbye.